Yeah, this camp is a blueprint or a template we've taken from our family-owned camp back in Niagara. We've done that for 37 years. We invited some Fort Wayne locals to come down to see what it's all about, to see if we could take that same idea and implement it here in Fort Wayne. It's been a long process to get to where we are today, but it has been a spectacular 2 days. Over 50 kids have attended, most of them, the majority of them, all local Fort Wayne kids. It's been phenomenal, the reception that we've had. They're having a ton of fun. We've had some great sponsors, and everybody's put the best foot forward. So right up into this point, it's been a smashing success.
It's been about 2 weeks since we last talked to you about being named the Comets head coach. What have those last 2 weeks been like? I imagine pretty much a whirlwind for you.
Yeah, the average amount of sleep you have every night goes down as you're constantly trying to worry about what's next and recruit players and everything. But it's been a whirlwind of emotions. There's been a ton of people reaching out and wishing well, which is amazing. A lot of support from a lot of people in different areas, which is also great. And it's just been exciting to get to work. We've have a plan that we've laid out, and we're going to try to accomplish it as best as we can. So to build the roster, to build the core, to identify a certain amount of guys that we want to bring back, and that's exactly what we're trying to do right now. So it's been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot of work as well.
You got a chance to pick some brains and also kind of relay some of your thoughts and your theories on the game of hockey. Tell me a little about the Nielson event that you were recently at, because I know hockey folk out there are familiar with it.
Yeah, actually, the Roger Nielson Coaches Clinic is a really cool thing. It's a coaching clinic for coaches to learn, develop, reinforce some of the ideas that you have. A lot of NHL, American League. We had Kalamazoo's coaches, Indy's coaches, Toledo's coaches were there last year. I've been doing it for about 6 years now. This is my second year that I've been a presenter. I have two brothers that are also in coaching, as well as my father, and the four of us got to attend as a family, which has just been a phenomenal time, because that doesn't happen too often where all four boys get to do something like that. So it's a really cool event, and it's also a great chance to network. There's university coaches out there that they know we'll be calling once the graduating players are coming out of there. So as much as it is to learn, as important it is to network. So those are great events to keep your people growing inside your circle, and to put a name to a face to some phone conversations over the years. So it was a great time, and we had a lot of fun at it.
All right, so the head coach is in place for the Comets. Now you got to get the roster in place. What are you looking at, and what are some of the deciding factors, and how are you going about putting together a roster in your first year as the head coach of the Caves?
Yeah, we want to build a good group of characters out there. Former captains, assistant captains, people that lead by example. I think we've identified a number of individuals. So we're hoping to go and start signing some contracts. June 16th is the period where we can start approving some of those. We've been in talks with some of the returning guys we want to bring back, and I believe we'll start announcing, hopefully sooner than later, some of those guys of who we want to build our culture around. So it's an exciting time for us now. The closer we get, it seems like a long time away from the season, but day by day we're working diligently to try to accomplish building a great team of characters that can play the Comet way. And that's a common theme that we keep saying, is the history, the standard that's been set forth before us, and that's something we're trying to instill in all our recruiting efforts.
Being the head coach in the offseason, crazier, less crazier, or about what you expected?
I expected it, because I've seen it through my father and friends, and just being in that culture of how busy it is, and so much work is done over the phone that I feel like I should just take my phone and tape it right around my head. But that's part of the territory that comes with being a head coach. You have to call agents, you have to call players, you have to call organizations. You have to do the groundwork. You can't just be snap decisions. So a lot of behind the scenes work that nobody sees. It's really grueling at times, and being in two places at once or chasing down people. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into the preparation, a lot of meetings. So this is the fun part right now before the pressure really starts to set in, but we get to put our own stamp on it. Our staff that we put together, we have a lot of meetings together, and I believe we're all on the same page right now. So we're all trying to work towards a common goal of putting the best team on the ice that's going to bring us closer to a Kelly Cup.
Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
Just for anybody that's out there that was ever wondering about the camp, I know we've got over 50 kids that are exciting. It's great to give back to the community, to have Comet players and Comet coaches, the Jason Binkleys of the world, Olivier Legault's out here. We're all giving back. We're having a great time, and for the local community to put their kids in something like this, it's been nothing short of spectacular. And it doesn't help out, or it doesn't run without local help. The Sheglers, a lot of people out here have made a lot of contributions to make this thing successful, so I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.